Deep in the heart of southern Africa lies a remarkable place, the Okavango Delta, a vast oasis in the Kalahari Desert. It is a maze of waterways, islands and floodplains. This unique ecosystem teems with life, a true testament to nature's wonders. The Okavango River, the lifeblood of the delta, flows from the highlands of Angola. It travels for hundreds of miles, eventually fanning out into the Kalahari sands. This annual flood transforms the arid landscape into a lush paradise, a haven for wildlife. The Okavango Delta is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is a vital refuge for endangered and vulnerable species. Its survival is critical for the health of our planet. The Okavango Delta is a true oasis in the desert. It shimmers under the African sun, a vast expanse of water and life. The floodplains stretch as far as the eye can see, a patchwork of greens and blues. Water lilies dot the surface, their white and yellow flowers adding splashes of color. Papyrus reeds rise tall along the banks, swaying gently in the breeze. The air is alive with the sounds of nature. The delta changes with the seasons. The floodwaters rise and recede, shaping the landscape and influencing the lives of its inhabitants. It is a dynamic and ever-changing ecosystem. The Okavango Delta is home to an astonishing array of wildlife. From the largest land mammals to the smallest insects, the delta teems with life. It is a biodiversity hotspot, a true spectacle of nature. Elephants, the gentle giants of Africa, roam in herds. They wade through the water, their trunks swaying as they search for food. Lions, with their powerful roars, rule the savanna. They stalk their prey, their golden coats blending seamlessly with the tall grasses. Leopards, masters of camouflage, lurk in the shadows. They are opportunistic hunters, their spotted coats allowing them to disappear into the dappled light. African wild dogs, with their distinctive painted markings, hunt in packs. They are relentless predators, their high-pitched calls echoing across the plains. Life in the Okavango Delta is a constant struggle for survival. Animals face numerous challenges, from finding food and water to avoiding predators. It is a delicate balance, a constant battle for life. The dry season brings about its own set of challenges. As the floodwaters recede, water becomes scarce. Animals congregate around the remaining waterholes, creating a frenzy of activity. Competition for resources is fierce. Predators and prey engage in a deadly dance. The hunters rely on their strength, speed and cunning. The hunted depend on their agility, camouflage and senses to evade capture. It is a constant game of cat and mouse. Section 5. Predators and prey, a delicate dance. The relationship between predators and prey is a complex one. It's a delicate dance, a balance that is essential for the health of the ecosystem. Predators help to regulate prey populations, preventing overgrazing and ensuring the survival of the fittest. Lions, the apex predators of the delta, play a vital role. They target the weak and the sick, helping to maintain the genetic health of their prey populations. Leopards, with their solitary nature, control the numbers of smaller mammals and birds. African wild dogs, with their cooperative hunting strategies, are highly efficient predators. They help to keep antelope populations in check, preventing overgrazing and promoting biodiversity. Section 6. The changing landscape, a growing threat. The Okavango Delta, like many natural wonders, is facing a growing number of threats. Climate change is one of the most pressing issues, altering the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Rising temperatures and changing rainfall patterns are affecting the flood cycle. The floods are becoming more unpredictable, arriving later and receding earlier. This has a ripple effect throughout the ecosystem, impacting the availability of food and water for wildlife. Droughts are becoming more frequent and severe. Animals are forced to travel further in search of water, increasing the risk of starvation and conflict with humans. Section 7. The human impact, a double-edged sword. Humans have a complex relationship with the Okavango Delta. We depend on it for water, food, and livelihoods. However, our activities are also putting increasing pressure on this fragile ecosystem. Population growth and development are leading to increased demand for water resources. Agriculture, mining and tourism all place a strain on the delta's finite water supply. Pollution from these activities is also a concern, contaminating the water and harming wildlife. Poaching is another major threat. The illegal wildlife trade, driven by demand for ivory, rhino horn and other animal parts, is decimating populations of endangered species. It is a cruel and unsustainable practice that must be stopped. Section 8. Maintaining the balance, a shared responsibility. The future of the Okavango Delta depends on our actions. We must act now to protect this precious ecosystem for future generations. Conservation efforts are underway, but more needs to be done. Sustainable tourism is essential. It can provide economic benefits for local communities while minimizing the impact on the environment. Educating visitors about the importance of conservation is crucial. Supporting organizations working to protect the Delta is vital. These organizations are involved in research, conservation, and community development projects. They play a critical role in safeguarding the Delta's future. Section 9. Conclusion, a future for the Okavango. The Okavango Delta is a place of immense beauty and ecological significance. It is a testament to the power of nature and the interconnectedness of all living things. Its survival depends on our collective efforts. Let us work together to ensure that this last paradise continues to thrive for generations to come. By protecting the Okavango Delta, we are not only safeguarding a natural wonder, but also securing a brighter future for our planet.